Hi, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of the Cloud Chatter podcast.
Hi everyone.
Finally, we are doing this thing. It took us so many days of planning, just to get to this point, and we're really excited, to bring this episode of Cloud Chatter to you. By the way, if you don't know, Cloud Chatter podcast is powered by Localhost. Localhost is a community of DevOps engineers in Nigeria and beyond. You guys, this Cloud Chatter podcast is not anything serious. It's just two friends. We're just gisting. We are throwing shit at each other. It's banter. It's light. It's refreshing. We're talking about DevOps. We're talking about how we broke things in production. We're learning from each other. We are telling you our experiences. And as time goes on, we'll bring your friends, your colleagues on the show, and you'll get to learn a lot of things. So you guys, just strapping because we're so excited to have you guys. Idowu, what do you think?
I think it's an opportunity to just see DevOps engineers in a different light, in a different space, and
Yeah.
also relate with the struggles that other people have had, whether people that have gone beyond you or struggles that people are currently having in their workplace. So I'm really, really excited about this podcast because I'm sure everybody, no matter the experience level, will be able to relate with one thing or the other as the episodes roll out.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. But anyways, let me introduce myself. My name is Praise. You know me as Fave Cloud Girl on Twitter, though I've not been very, very active, this past few days. But I'm Praise. I've been in this DevOps space for about 6 years now. I've done everything you can think of, from platform support engineering to even software engineering. You remember when I was a software engineer? I
Yeah.
suffered. I suffered. Software engineering, I've done Kubernetes engineering, I've done site reliability, anything you can think of. And while it looks like I lack focus, I don't lack focus, but while it might seem like I lack focus, all of these things, like, they all shaped the experience into like the kind of engineer that I am today. I
Mhm.
currently work as a Kubernetes engineer in North Cloud. I live in the Netherlands with my family. Um, so that's it. That's me in a nutshell.
Interesting, interesting. My name is Idowu.
We all lack focus.
I don't lack focus. I've been in the space for a while. I started as a software engineer and then transitioned into DevOps. And since then, I've been I've been basically doing everything related to DevOps, site reliability, platform engineering, DevOps. I've had the opportunity to work for several companies across different continents. I'm currently in Germany. I'm currently in Europe, as well as Paris. I'm here with my family. Basically, the idea behind this podcast is to just basically chat about DevOps, chat about our experience, because we have worked in the same company in several companies together. So we have some similar experiences and we have some individual experiences, and also we have experiences that we have had with our friends. So this podcast is just to talk about all those experiences in one place and also see us in another light, not the everyday serious Terraform smashing DevOps engineers, just to chat, smile, banter, and relate with everyone. Yeah.
See, don't say that we've been asking for this daily 2K when it comes to DevOps. It did not start today, but see you
I'm
guys.
just glad that the podcast finally left the WhatsApp group and we
Yes.
are here today.
This is our own episode of trips that made it out of the group chat.
Yep, yep. I can attest to that.
And we really hope that we are holding ourselves up to a high standard, that we are going to stay consistent, because it's going to be very educative, it's going to be very informative. You're going to learn a lot. We don't know so much, right? Because there are people that know way more than we do. So we're not going to be telling you, we're not going to be telling you, oh, this is how you should do it. This is how it is done. This is the best way to do it. No, it's going to be very communal. We're going to be sharing experiences. This is what we faced, and eventually you guys can send us your ideas. How do you think we can go about this? If you have questions, if you want to come on the show, If you want to share something, just let us know. Eventually. But right now, I'm sure that in this episode there are still going to be a lot of mistakes and take ones and take and take threes. This is probably our take four, and I'm not even sure final take. So you guys just strap in, sha. Will get better. You
Yep.
know. But at the end of the day, whether you're a junior, you're a senior, you're a mid-level, you don't even know what Kubernetes is, you're just trying to enter the tech space, anything, we there for you. Abido,
Yep.
we
Yep. Yep.
we there for
Really happy.
you.
All right. So I think Perez, you can kick us off. What are we starting with today? What would today be like?
Okay, so today is going to be very light. We're going to keep it very low key because, of course, it's our first episode.
Yeah.
We have like amazing things that we want to talk about, but of course, you guys have to get to meet us. You have to see what the podcast is about and all of this, which is what this episode is for. But then you can expect more exciting episodes. We have a lot that we've been working on, that we've been, curating and everything, documenting. And you guys, just stick with us, okay? It might not be perfect in the first run, but just stick with us. We have a lot more episodes where you would definitely learn, one or two things. Anyways, guys, the very first series of this episode, we couldn't have chosen a better title. See, we've suffered. Me, I don't know about Idowu, but me, I've suffered. I've suffered in this DevOps business. I've suffered. No, I've suffered. And we felt like there was no better intro. There was no better, first series of say first series to launch. Of course, after our pilot episode, and we titled it DevOps Wahala. This thing is going to run for maybe, I don't know, 5, 7, 10 episodes. For you guys, it's DevOps Wahala. So for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes, we are just going to be talking about all these Wahala problems, everything you can experience, on this.
We'll be talking about things like Friday deployments. It works on my machine. It doesn't work in production. We'll be talking about why people we'll we'll also be talking about the nightmares we have with debugging and things like that. Praise is one of the champions of the works on my machine. It doesn't work in production. So that's why she's laughing like this. And I'm sure most of you can relate to these things that we're talking about. So yeah.
Anyways, I mean, at this day and age, why do people still even deploy on Fridays? These are things that we should have left eons ago. Eh? Because indeed it is working on my machine now. But can we take my machine to production? I beg
Well,
go. Anyways, you guys, we'll be telling all our stories, we'll be giving tips on, how these things can get better. If you have stories that you want to share, if you have suggestions, if you want to feature in any of these episodes, or if you feel like you have this crazy story that everybody needs to hear, just drop a comment, send us an email. It's Localhost. I think our Twitter handle will be somewhere in this video, but it's at Join Localhost on Twitter. You
yeah.
can send us email, just reach us, DM, WhatsApp if you have us
And
personally.
drop a comment on topics you want us to talk about.
Just encourage us, support us, and please subscribe. Turn on your notifications, because this one might not be the best though, but it can be the case of the cornerstone, a bit the stones that the builder rejected. Even if this one is not the best, please. Even if this is not the best podcast that you can listen to, at least we still have plenty exciting episodes. So
Yeah.
you guys, don't cancel us yet. I can assure you that it will be worth your internet, of which I even heard what. That's topic for another day. I heard what all these internet providers are doing in Nigeria, and it's really sad. But that's even topic for another day. Don't worry, it is worth your internet. You guys will learn, and even if you don't learn, at least you will laugh. But I can assure you that
I'm sure about that.
So you guys, do you want to say something before we wrap up?
No, I think that's all. We're looking out for your comments. We'll be looking out for your interactions on all across our social media platforms. And thank you very much, guys. Bye.
Thank you for hanging with us. Bye.